And the backdrop of last year was also evident in Copley Square, where "Take Back the Finish Line" was a rallying cry, especially for those who witnessed the horror last April in person. Shayna Seymour has more.
36,000 runners and an estimated 1 million spectators are here to cheer them on. Camaraderie fills the air.
This year, more people want to celebrate what Marathon Monday has always been, one of Boston's greatest days.
Everybody out having a great time, great weather.
It means community, it brings people together, hope for the future. Marathon Monday is Boston. It means excitement.
For the past 7 years, Marlo Marketing and Communications has thrown a party overlooking the marathon finish line. Marlo Fogelman says this year's celebration holds special meaning.
There was never even a question that we wouldn't throw it. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
One of the guests, gubernatorial candidate Charlie Baker. He says there's no other place he'd rather be today than supporting the runners and the city.
For me, the marathon is part of my life and part of my history in this town, and this is always going to be more special and I think more important this year, especially because of what happened last year.
Many of these partygoers were here last year and vividly remember the chaos of that day.
This morning coming in, I was sort of trying to take it all in, looking around, really trying to remember everything from last year. So it's really nice to be back and kind of have closure and come full circle, and hopefully this year is, just as wonderful as past years have been prior to last year's incident.
While we can't and will not forget the events of April 15th, 2013, today is about resilience, moving forward and being Boston strong.
There were so many people, I think, in the weeks after the bombing last year who wanted to come back and reclaim the finish for Boston. So I think seeing everybody turn out today, having it be such a celebration of Boston's spirit, Boston's enduring sort of strength, I think everybody out there understands what Boston strong means.
As the first runners cross the finish line on this beautiful spring day, the third Monday in April, cheers erupt.
Yeah! It's a beautiful day out there today. It's been an awesome event. After the events of last year, to see an American take it, doesn't get any better than that.
It feels good to be back and be a part of the fun and excitement that Marathon Monday brings.
And this year's party held even more meaning for Marlo and her team. This year's party was the last at that location because they are moving to new offices.